So you both had a chance to have a chat about the other person's trance experience. Did you spot some personal trance words and mannerisms? Yes? Go ahead. Oh, you did. Sorry, yes. I apologize. I thought you were asking a question there. Okay, good. Actually, we'll do that. We'll go with you. Put your hand up if you spotted the personal trance words and themes and so on. Only half of you did? Come on, let me see those hands properly. The little shy ones like going, I didn't put deodorant on today. Don't make me put my hand up. All right, good. So now that we have that, what are we going to do with this? Now, the first thing to realize is, that was a relatively normal conversation, wasn't it? Right? You could spot the same kind of things going on in an average, everyday conversation, right? Someone comes back from a holiday and go, oh my God, how was it? Tell me about it, right? This is important to note because this is where we can start creating revivifications or hyperamnesia conversationally, which is kind of the point of this whole training seminar, right? So what I want you to do now is, let's see the best way of doing this. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to start off assuming you haven't seen each other for a while, right? It's the same partner you just worked with. I just want to make the assumption so you can practice your whole hypnotic rapport technique. Make sense? So we'll start off. This is not human resources. This is kidding. This is not human resources. This is hypnotic rapport technique. So you'll start with your inner smile, your eyebrow flash. You'll watch. It's very important. You'll watch what happens right after the eyebrow flash. How do they respond? Do they have a smile? Do they tilt their head? Do they do something with their hands? You'll mirror that back as you're sitting down and maybe shaking their hand in part of greeting. Make sense? So this is your starting point. Step 2 is you're going to repeat essentially the same conversation you just had. So you're going to find out. Let's call this explore. We're going to get some details from them. Really, you're going to repeat what you just did, but we're going to do it more purposefully so you can, shall we say, role play a regular kind of meeting. Only this time, putting all the things you want to be putting there into practice. Does that make sense? Step 3. All right, this is going to be fun. I'm going to call this H+, right? They are related, but they are different. Remember, it's the same creature, different moods. All I want you to do, and to this, in order for this to work, let me just emphasize, this is just a training exercise. This is not anything that you'll necessarily be doing in the real life, in the real world. You'll see why in a moment. It sounds like you're a little bit, if you try and do it in the real world. It could work, but it's also got a pretty likelihood of just embarrassing you. So just warning you right now. Once you've identified the personal trance word and some mannerisms that go with that, what I want you to do is mentally make a switch inside yourself. Go into your, what I would call H+. Intend to hypnotize them. Really want them to experience how good trance feels. Start feeling a little bit of that yourself, right? Do you remember yesterday when we did the That's Right exercise? Who recalls that one, right? That's all you're going to do right now. You're going to remember that feeling you had yesterday. And then once you've had a chat with them about their trance experience, oh, you had a trance experience, this, that, great. Then once you've got the information you want, switch yourself, remember how you felt yesterday during That's Right. And all you're going to do is look at your partner. That's right. That's right. There you go. That's right. There you go. Very good. That's good. All right? Is that easy? This is just the warm-up to doing a proper revivification, which will also work on the real world and the real streets. I'll come to you in a second, Cassie, if I may. But for now, I just want this as a warm-up to get you ready so that you're performing the revivification easily, and it's going to be a lot easier for you this way. Does that make sense to everyone in terms of the exercise? Yep. So, Cassie, you had a question?
Yeah, I'm just a little confused about the exercise. So, for the That's Right part,
yes.
do we both tell our stories and do that?
So, with the... Sure, the question is, with the That's Right part, do you both tell a story and then we do this afterwards, or is it one way? So all this is going to happen with just one person. So Let me assume that Tim and I are working this exercise. Is that okay with you, Tim? Do you want to come up just so we can kind of show them a little bit of what I mean? So Tim comes up. I'm seeing Tim. Hey, how's it going? Right? Just a little eyebrow flash, all the rest of it. It's Tim sitting down. So, tell me, have you been in a trance, something like that lately? The answer you're looking for, of course, is yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Excellent. Tell me a little bit about that. So now I'm asking him about the experience, right? Once I've had this conversation, he's not asking me anything. I'm just talking to him about it and I'm being fascinated by that. Once I've talked to him about his experience, all I'm going to do is go, that was interesting, thank you. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's it. That's right. All the way. All the way. There you go. That's good. That's it. Once he's finished his little cycle, we'll give him a few minutes to enjoy that. Hello. Welcome back. Gotta do this again, right? Once you've done that, I want you to pretend that you haven't met yet, so you'll both turn your backs to each other a little bit to break the social contact. And then it'll be his turn as a hypnotist. So as soon as he sees you, it's his turn to do there you go, eyebrow flash and all the rest of it. And now he directs me through the same experience. Does that make sense? So it'll be entirely one-sided. You'll break contact, go back into the same pair, only this time the other person will be the hypnotist. Is that clearer? Is that making more sense?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Give me a round of applause. All right, guys, off you go.